Struggling with negative credit reports that are blocking your financial freedom? Imagine erasing them fast, even in 2025. Curious how it's done? In this video, we'll uncover some powerful shortcuts to remove those negative marks and boost your credit score quickly. First things first, let's talk about the importance of your credit report. It's a report that shows how reliable someone is when it comes to paying back debt. A bad credit report can affect almost every part of life, whether you're applying for a new credit card, trying to buy a house, or even starting a business. It's more than just numbers, it reflects financial habits that lenders or employers may view as risky. But here's the good news, negative marks on your credit report don't have to stick around forever. And there are ways to remove them faster than you might think. So how do you go about doing that? The most effective way to get started is by reviewing your credit report thoroughly. Have you checked for errors? Believe it or not, a large number of credit reports contain mistakes, ranging from incorrect balances to outdated accounts. In fact, some errors may be unfairly dragging down the credit score. To remove these errors, you can file a dispute directly with the credit reporting agencies Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. What's crucial here is to act quickly. The faster the dispute is filed, the sooner the issue can be resolved. Once the errors are removed, you'll likely see a significant boost in your credit score. But what if the negative marks are accurate? There must be a way to speed up their removal. Yes, one popular method is called pay for delete. This is where you negotiate with your creditor to remove the negative item from your credit report in exchange for paying off the debt. While not all creditors agree to this, many will, especially if they are eager to close out an old account. Make sure to get any agreement in writing to ensure the negative mark is indeed removed after payment. Another common approach is using goodwill letters. Have you ever fallen behind on a payment only to get your finances back on track shortly after? If so, reaching out to the creditor with a goodwill letter might work in your favor. This letter explains the situation that caused the late payment and politely requests for the negative mark to be removed as an act of goodwill. Lenders may be more sympathetic than you think, especially if you've been a long-standing customer with a good history. Now, you might be wondering, what if dealing with creditors directly sounds intimidating or overwhelming? In that case, consider working with a professional credit repair service. These companies specialize in disputing errors, negotiating with creditors, and improving credit scores. While it's true that you can handle these things on your own, the time and effort it takes might be worth outsourcing if you want faster results. However, always be cautious when choosing a credit repair company. As there are scams out there, look for companies with good reviews and clear, transparent fees. A lesser-known trick that could help is focusing on your credit utilization ratio. Are you keeping your balances low compared to your total available credit? This ratio is a major factor in your credit score, and lowering it can give a quick boost, even if negative marks still appear on the report. Try paying down your balances as much as possible, or even asking for a credit limit increase. Both actions can improve your ratio, thus improving your credit score. Next, don't underestimate the power of time. Negative marks like late payments or collections don't last forever. In most cases, they'll automatically fall off your credit report after 7 years. But let's be honest, waiting 7 years isn't always practical if you're looking for fast results. That's why for those wanting to see improvement sooner, especially in 2025, the focus should be on building positive credit habits now. These actions can make a huge difference and help improve your credit score even with some negative marks lingering. One of the simplest yet most powerful habits is paying your bills on time. Consistent on-time payments show lenders that you're reliable, which helps boost your credit score over time. Another helpful strategy is keeping old credit accounts open. Did you know that closing old accounts can actually hurt your credit score? That's because it lowers your available credit, which affects your credit utilization ratio. Finally, try to avoid applying for new credit too often. Each new application results in a hard inquiry on your credit report, which can ding your score. But here's something that often gets overlooked: monitoring your credit regularly. Have you ever used a credit monitoring service? These services alert you to any changes on your credit report, helping you catch errors or fraudulent activity before they cause damage. Being proactive in keeping an eye on your credit can help you avoid future issues and give you peace of mind. So, as 2025 approaches, don't feel stuck with those negative credit marks. Whether you're disputing errors, negotiating a pay for delete, or sending goodwill letters, there are shortcuts available to help clean up your credit fast. It's all about knowing your options and acting swiftly. By combining these strategies, anyone can take charge of their financial future and see improvement in no time. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more content like this. Have any questions or want to share your experience with improving your credit? Drop a comment below. Let's keep the conversation going.